Magic Carpet Studio is an animation studio based in Lagos. Our core aim is actually to tell authentic African stories and take it global.
For now, we major on 2D animation, and over time we will evolve into 3D animation. And over time too, we explore stop motion animation and basically other forms of animation too.
So we pick stories that are unique to us, and we'll put the African uniqueness to it and make sure that a global audience actually interacts with it. So we just got the rights to remake the very great book by Cyprian Okoye, The Passover of Malam Elia, to turn it into animation and see if a lot of people can actually watch it and take it global. And we are currently working on that.
So aside from Passport of Malam Elia, we have a series which is the Igwe family. And the Igwe family talks about the young boy growing up in the street of Lagos. It has the whole Lagos experience, and it has everything that has to do with that Lagos feel, growing up in Lagos, the bus life, nightlife, day life with parents and all that stuff. So we'll be having it just as we have Simpsons, Family Guy, South Park and all these cartoons. So we have for the Igwe family, it's more about a series of that Nigerian experience. So we'll be having, it's more like a 1-minute series basically.
Magic Lab Project is a non-profit initiative that we thought we should actually dive into. The core aim is actually to provide people with opportunities to actually go digital. So most artists you see right now, they are traditional. They draw with their pen and their papers. But with the advancement in technology, you see that there's a rapid boom in using technology to actually shorten the time it takes to create animation. And we see that animation is not something people pay attention to in Africa. So you don't even have many animation schools in Nigeria. And we thought, okay, why don't we give people an opportunity to learn this animation and learn it digitally, so they can draw with digital devices, they can interface with digital equipment, and they can put out work as fast as possible.
So we have Adobe Photoshop, we have Toon Boom, TV Paint, Adobe Flash and all that stuff. So the idea is to train young artists to become animators and work on bigger projects.
So right now we do 2D animation, and we are venturing into 3D animation. Eventually we'll do stop motion and other types of animation, but our specialty now is 2D animation.
I think the first thing first will be exposure. We want to expose them to technology. Let us be able to make cartoons and let them be able to make cartoons for themselves too, and make comic books and paint them. So the idea is to grow that culture for animation here in Nigeria and grow that space. Away from the drawing, also understand the way animation works, the principles and the guides, and understand filmmaking, because animation is filmmaking. So part of the things that they will be taking out would be the experience and that exposure. And trust me, it's just beyond learning how to use the system, how to use a Cintiq or a graphic tablet. It differs far beyond that. I think this training would help prepare the mind for telling stories, how to build a storyboard, how to design concepts for storytelling, how to write script as well.
The project is free. We called for application and people applied at Magic Carpet Studios, and we picked 5 illustrators and animators, and we're training them currently. So they're in their second month of training, and we hope to use that as a pilot for opening it up to more people. As we get more resources and we can take more people, we open it up to more people and see how many people can actually engage. And our end goal is train a lot of these animators. It's a very massive industry. For instance, globally, the animation industry is 255 billion. Africa as a whole has not scratched up to 1% of that. It provides a very massive opportunity for even Nigeria as the most populous black nation in the world.
My name is Christopher Samanido. I'm a student of Yaba College of Technology, precisely final department, in my 3rd year, and I'm having my internship with Magic Lab Project. It has been so enormous, things that I've learned here so far, in terms of character creation, in terms of staging.
My name is Charles Osare Pomosa. I'm a fine artist. I studied fine arts in the prestigious School of Art, Yaba College of Technology, Lagos. I'm currently running my internship, my one-year internship program with a Magic Lab project. So we're introduced to different cartoons like Lion King, Pocahontas and the rest, for us to get that flow in creating cartoon characters. So secondly, we moved to, the principles of animation. These principles of animation, these are the things we ought to know as animators so that it will guide us in terms of, creating your own animation. Like we talk about squash and stretch, we talk about staging.
I'm Kelly Shibran. I'm a student of Yaba College of Technology. I'm an ND student just currently on my IT program at Magic Carpet. So I've tried learned a lot. I've reached an extent where I can see I have learned something about animation. I've learned about the look and feel of an animation. I've learned about character design. I've learned about squash and stretch and animatics, storyboarding, and so on. This goes on and on. And so far, so good. I'm on a good path of going to animation world.
If you could get a lot of these people who are illustrators, animators, or whatever it is that has to do with creative art, get them in, train them, get them gainfully employed, and let us make movies that are unique to us. Because animation cuts across different cadre. It's children interface with it, teenagers interface with it, old people interface with it. It doesn't have any, and even brands and organizations interface with it. So once we train these people, we absorb as much as we can, and then we see how to actually connect these people to other studios, other people who do animations, and their skills can work for them. Our training is unique, so we're not just training them, we're also exposing them to opportunities. So some of them will be going for trainings in different parts of the world to actually just, know how things are working over there. And then we are bringing in people for them, master classes, training, talk to them about ethics, talk to them about best practices and all the rest of them. So we want to expose them so that once they come out, they are good animators that can hold their own in any part of the world.